Hi, and in this video I want to address the 2024 United States presidential election, specifically the campaign of the Party for Socialism and Liberation, which is running Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia for President and Vice President of the United States, respectively. And the theme of their campaign is End Capitalism Before It Ends Us, End Capitalism Before It Ends Us. Join us in building a socialist movement. We will end the rule of the billionaires once and for all. And this is their campaign introduction video.
The newest data suggests the U.S. economy is slowing down.
The Roe reversal is setting off ripple effects as states implement abortion bans.
Another train derailed outside Detroit today.
The number of Americans living without homes, in shelters, or on the streets continues to rise at an alarming rate.
Does it ever feel like the political system is working against us? Like regardless of who we vote for, the outcome is always the same? We're told this country is a democracy, but more and more it feels like a corporate regime. No matter which party is in power, only the rich ever come up on top. Today, the richest 1% or more wealth than the bottom 90% of Americans combined.
On top of that, heat waves, floods, and hurricanes are becoming a regular occurrence. Artificial intelligence is threatening to replace millions of jobs, and the threat of World War III is more serious than ever. Humanity is facing nothing short of an existential crisis, and what do the two parties offer us? Culture wars meant to divide us, and breadcrumbs disguised as solutions that come nowhere near meeting the scale of the problem.
Let's just say what we all know deep inside. Career politicians and real estate moguls are never going to save us. Corporate America has two parties. Shouldn't the working class have at least one? I am Claudia De la Cruz.
And I'm Karina Garcia.
And we're running for the President and Vice President of the United States on the ticket of the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
We're not career politicians, and we don't have billionaire friends. We're educators, community organizers, and mothers.
You don't need to tell us that the working class makes this country run. I'm from the South Bronx, and we know what hard work looks like.
I know this country wouldn't last a day without the working class. So isn't it about time that we take charge?
This campaign is for all of us, living paycheck to paycheck. We're working multiple jobs. For all of us who are sick of watching the rich get richer while we can't even pay our rent.
We don't just want to tax the billionaires. We want them out of power entirely. We need to seize big pharma, seize big tech, seize the big banks instead of letting them run our government. We need an economy that puts the people before profit, an economy built to generate prosperity for everyone, not just a handful of billionaires.
This campaign is not a one-time thing. We're running to build a political organization that finally gives voice to the working people of this country. It's time to stop going around in circles while the elites change places every 4 years. We think this country deserves a better option, a socialist option.
So that is the campaign video of Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia, and Capitalism Before It Ends Us. And Capitalism Before It Ends Us, Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia, 2024 United States presidential election. And I also want to point out that a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for genocide, because Kamala Harris, the Madam Woke, supports Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay, here you have it, right there. You know, Kamala Harris supports the war of genocide against Palestine. She supports it, she endorses it. So if you were a person who marched for Palestine in October, November, December 2023, January, February, March 2024, if you were such a person, if you marched in the streets waving a Palestinian flag and yelling, "Free, free Palestine, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," if you're a person who was outraged by the destruction of civilian infrastructure, by the bombing of civilians, by the mass murder of Palestinians in their own land, a war of extermination, a war of genocide, if you are outraged by all those war crimes, then you do not need to vote for Kamala Harris, okay? Because Kamala Harris supports all that mayhem. Kamala Harris endorses all that mayhem. So if you march for Palestine in 2023 and 2024, you want to deposit your vote with Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia. Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia were in the thick of the Palestine solidarity movement. They marched in the streets. They waved the Palestinian flag. They chanted, free, free Palestine. They chanted, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. So if you're a consistent supporter of Palestine, you want to vote for Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia, not Kamala Harris. A vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for genocide. Okay? Kamala Harris is trying to put a woke face on genocide, all right? And putting lipstick on a pig does not make it not a pig, all right? So don't be fooled by the woke act of Kamala Harris, all right? Don't be fooled by Kamala Harris, all right? She endorses genocide. She endorses the war of extermination against Palestine. And if you march for Palestine in 2023 and 2024, Kamala Harris does not deserve your vote. Instead, you do better if you vote for Claudia De la Cruz and Karina Garcia from the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Vote Socialist 2024. Thank you.